Hello and welcome to day 5 of our January challenge 2026. I am going to play for you from what we did yesterday into what we're doing today. So again, you can notice what's similar, what's different, where it's going next. Okay, so this is yesterday's going into today. Okay, so you'll notice how it went higher at the end there. However, note-wise, there are some similarities. So, yesterday we had da 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 dum. We've got exactly that again. And then instead of dee da 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 dum, in bar 27 we're going to be going up. Da da dee da dum. Heading up to a G. Okay, and then we're going to go da dum, and we're double F with the highest note we've done in the piece, and we are really meaning it. And then we have a very familiar run. So that's an high A. This is bar 29 on that rolled chord, which is like the A we did back in 21, but we're an octave higher. And then this next run, and then going back on. This time I'll cross over with my thumb to open up to a tadium. It's the same notes an octave higher. Okay, so that's really nice. So we can relax into that a bit. What's the left hand up to? A little bit different in some places. So yes, we start the same. Lovely anticipatory B and D. I really like that. I think that really characterizes this piece where the left hand, it's almost like it's telling the melody where it's going next. Then we have another C, G, C, so we're opening up to those same notes, but then I'm going to place my finger 2 on the A and walk my thumb to the D and then let my finger 3 go on the G. So I've got G and D and I'll do those together. Okay, so this is bars 27 and 8. 1 and 2, A and G and D. Okay. A couple of different ways you can place to that. So you could go for 2 and then go 1, 2, 3, C, A, G. And then just open your thumb up to the D. Or you can do what I was doing originally, which was C, G, C and A placing, and walking my thumb to the D as I play the A. And then I just open up nicely, ideally, with my third finger to the G. Why my third finger? Because that would be the outer 2 notes of a triad. So it's always nice to follow those kind of patterns that we can set for ourselves so that we feel comfortable. Okay, so that's bars 27 and 28. Okay, why don't we put that with our top hand rather than going too much further on separately. So our top hand was G, so it was the same beginning as yesterday. But then we've got to run up. Now I'm going to let my whole hand move up, put 4 fingers on, C, D, E, F, and I'm moving to D and G. So I'm going to anchor a finger 2 on my D and then just let my thumb go 1 note higher. Okay. Okay. And that has the left hand under it going. So at that end point we've got a G and a D and a D and a G. Okay, so let's try putting those 4 bars together, the bit we're already familiar with, and this new part. So when we have 4, 3, 2 in that hand, the left hand is on C, G, C, placing to the A, and then one way or another, both hands are going to get this final chord anchored, so we only have to add an extra note in both hands. Okay, so starting at bar, gosh, what are we on? Bar 25 with the upbeat. Here is our count. 1 and 2 and like yesterday. Four fingers going up. Okay, we'll just do that one more time. First bit will feel very straightforward from the work that you did on it yesterday, but then just answering it with that and not panicking about what's coming up. 4 fingers going up from the red, both hands anchored around reds. Okay, here we go, same place. 1 and 2 and loud. And we're going to build up even louder here. Okay, and we're going to go even louder still. So you do need to leave a little bit of room for that, but at the same time, I often think none of us play as loudly as we could. I know I'm known as a bit of a loud player, but we can really go there. Okay, our next part in the top, G, A. So because the A is part of a rolled chord, I will go 2 and 1, placing my thumb on the A. I'll play that finger 2, and then just allow my fingers to open up to that C and the E and to go tariam. Okay, really doing a lovely finish with my thumb so that it's a beautiful top note. Okay, underneath that chord we have an F shape down here, an F, one of those, so the octave, and finger 2 just falls neatly onto the C. Again, notice how I can open up the octave and my finger 2 just falls onto there like this. Okay, so I'm going to get my left hand ready. My right hand's going to play the G. We'll do it together, just this little bit. 1 and 2 and tariam. Nice. And again, like we did before when we had this rolled chord, it's that top note landing with our bass note is really good. Okay, then the top hand is carrying on like we did before, just an octave higher. And then the 3, 2, 1, everything on. I'm going to cross over with my thumb and open up really nicely and take my whole hand with it so that I can do that beautiful roll chord. So I'm going to be careful there, talking about travelling. I'm not going to leave my hand there and reach for those notes, which is going to be awkward and end with a very straight third finger, which is going to end up catching other things. I'm going to go, oops, not too harsh, crossing over and taking my hand with it. Okay, underneath this section. So we had our rolled chord, which was the F. As the right hand comes down, we're going to go to a B octave. Now we did do this before, underneath this same bit. Okay, and then under the da-da-dee-dum, left hand is just going to do a G octave, a G, one of those, G octave with the 5th, G, D, G. Okay, so both hands anchored around the G. We have a G in both hands at the beginning of this penultimate bar. Crossing over in the top, and the left hand opening up to a C octave with a 5th and doing the boom ching that we've had before. Okay, boom ching. Okay, good work. Right, so work through it. Join me in the play along once you're feeling confident with it, but don't panic. Notice the similarities from yesterday. And move with it. It'll sound gorgeous. I will see you over in the play along video. Well done.